So a few days ago, Uzi finally dropped his long-awaited project, The Pink Tape. And I've been a big Uzi fan ever since Love is Rich 2 back in like 2016, 17, 18. So I've been very excited about this album, but the longer and longer it took for it to come out, the less and less I kind of cared about it, or like didn't really, like I really forgot about it, I ain't gonna lie. And then like a week before the album came out, he basically announced like, yo, the Pink Tape is finally coming out. And when it came out, it didn't really like hit me that it was coming out, and I still haven't listened to it. And this is what this video is. I want to listen to it, give you guys my thoughts and impressions. Just a quick video just to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I'm going to listen to every single track. I'm going to let you know how I think about the track. And then we're going to keep on going to the end of the album. And then I'll give you guys my closing thoughts and stuff like that. I am very scared though, because I don't know how I'm going to feel about this album, because everyone on Twitter and even other YouTube videos, because I even watched some reviews of other people where they're saying, and basically everyone was saying like either you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. There's no like in between. And so I'm hoping I like it. I'm hoping I like it because I do like Uzi a lot. I think Uzi's a good artist and he can do a lot of cool things. So I'm really hoping that I like this track. But the first track is gonna be Flooded the Face. So I just finished that track. That was actually like a really good intro track. I actually like that a lot. It was definitely giving Eternal a Take. It's definitely like, it feels like Eternal a Take type of music, which I actually did like Eternal a Take, but it's not my favorite Uzi album. Love is Rich 2 is still my favorite Uzi album, but I don't mind this type of Uzi. Like Flooded the Face was like a really hard song. I like the beat drop, I like the production, and I think Uzi actually also sounded good over it. He was a really good person over the beat. It was a really good song. I actually think that's a really good intro. But we're gonna hop into the next track, which is Suicide Doors, and I just realized there's like 26 songs on here. Well, a few of them, I know that a few of them are songs that came from like basically like leaks, or like songs that came out a long time ago, like Zoom and Of Course. I don't know about anything else. And Just Wanna Rock is also on here, but this album's gonna be long. We're gonna be here for a minute, I ain't gonna lie. But next track, Suicide Doors. That was Suicide Doors. I'm really hit or miss on that song. I actually really like the beat and the production on it. It was actually kind of crazy. I don't know if y'all don't know, because this is my first video on my second channel, but I've been getting into rock because of my girlfriend just putting me on and stuff like that. So I actually really like rock and stuff like that, especially like recently. So like I know this album's gonna have rock on it, so I don't mind any of the like rock songs, hopefully. And like there's not gonna be like anything like crazy bad or anything like that. Like I'm basically saying I don't mind rock production is what I'm saying. And I think the rock production was really cool. I don't like in songs whenever they do like the little like interview thing, or like when they have a person in the song saying something about them. Like I think Boosie was the one that was in front of the song, basically, where basically he was talking and stuff like that. I'm gonna interrupt the video real quick. This is editing Xavier. It's actually not Boosie, it's actually Charleston White. I don't know how I got that wrong. I know why, because they sound exactly like. I was surprised. I looked it up. I was like, is this actually Boosie? It sounded just like him, but it's not Boosie. It's actually Charleston White. So sorry for that misinformation. Back to the video. I don't like when songs do that, especially at the beginning of a song, because like, you know, after you like listen to it the first time, it's like cool, like, oh, is that Boosie? Oh, that's the Boosie video. That's cool. But like, it kills the replayability for me, and I just don't like how whenever I have to click on the song, I have to like skip that part to get to the actual song. I don't mind if it's like at the end of the song, because I could just skip the song when it's at the end of the song, but I didn't like that. I did like the flow a lot on the song. There was like a flow, I'm gonna find it real quick, where I was like, okay, that's actually kind of hard. Like I do like the whole like bitch I'm a crow. I think that part was pretty like fire. There's a part, I forget where it was, but it's like, it was such a good bar. It was like, it's not a good bar, it's just a good flow. I forgot where it's at, but there's a really good flow in the song that I like, and I was like, oh, that's actually like pretty nice. Like I think the song was good. I think the song was good. I just wish that the Boosie part wasn't there, and I like the production on it. I think it's a really good track. I would say like so far he's 2 for 2 right now, because I like both of these songs. I think they're pretty good, and the rest of the albums like this, I wouldn't mind, but I do hope like Uzi kind of switches up a bit, because it is 20 plus tracks, so we're gonna be here a minute. But the next song is gonna be A featuring Travis Scott. All right, that is A by Travis Scott. I ain't gonna lie, I think that might be my favorite track so far. That beat is crazy. Like it actually like just like whenever I started the song, it was like the first 3 seconds, I was like, boom. Sometimes I feel like the target. That was hard. I ain't gonna lie. I think that song was really hard. The Travis Scott feature, I can low key. I ain't gonna lie. You could probably take that shit out. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't bad or anything. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe because I just been burnt out on Travis Scott the last few years. He hasn't really added anything to a feature in a minute. I love Astroworld, and I think Astroworld was like really good, like an 8 to like 9 out of 10. It was really really good. But ever since then, I feel like Travis hasn't been like hitting for me like that. And this feature, like, it says he wrote the song, so like he wrote if he wrote the whole song even for Uzi, then he did a good job writing this shit, because that shit was just hard, bro. The way Uzi came in on the song, it was really really good. I like the song a lot, but I'm just saying, like, the Travis Scott feature wasn't bad, but I could take it or leave it. I could low key like just take that shit out if I ain't gonna lie. They could low key replace him with anyone else, and that shit would have still been good. But we're gonna go to the next track, which is Crushing. Okay, that was Crush 'Em. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Is that my favorite? I don't know. Bro, I wasn't expecting that beat switch at all, bro. Like, on the beat switch, the song was cool. I was like, okay, Crush 'Em. Like, this is alright, this alright. And then, like, when it went to the beat switch, that shit was hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I did like the whole part. My favorite part of the song is like definitely when he goes like the whole, like, what does he say, like road rage or something? Yeah, swerving and smashing all over the place, just like I got road rage. When he says it, bro, this definitely felt like a Love Is Rage 2 type of song, especially with the auto-tune on his voice and stuff like that. I definitely like this song a lot. It definitely felt like more like old Uzi. I like it a lot. So far, he's 4 for 4. Because that Crush 'Em. I really like that. I really like that beat switch. I was not expecting the beat switch. So far on this album, the production has been really good. Like, I like it a lot. It definitely feels like, an artist's like 5th album, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely like just good production all over the album so far. But this is the first 4 tracks. We still got so many more tracks to go through. So I don't know, but I did like this song a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. But we're gonna head into the next song, which is Amped. Well, that's the next song. I was amped. This song makes me mad. I do not like this song, but it's crazy. I don't like this song because, like, the beginning of the whole song, I wasn't really fucking with it like that. But then, like, at the very end, like, I'm starting to fuck with it. It's like the very last 15 seconds of the song. It actually like starts going crazy. I like the beat switch and everything. And then that's when like the song ends. I do not like that, bro. That's so crazy why he do that on that song. The song was just like, I would say I didn't like it. It was just like, okay. Like, it was just an okay song. Like, it didn't like hit me. I was like, okay, like, I was just like, I was head bobbing, but I wasn't like going crazy on this. Like, this song was definitely like a song I'm not gonna add. I think so far he like 4 or 5. I like every other song way more than that song. That song is not it for me. But I did like the very end of the song. I thought the very end of the song, the last 15 seconds was super hard. If the whole song was like that, or he like did that first, that would have been like that would have been so much harder. But it was just it wasn't crazy or anything like that. But we're gonna head to the next track, which is Times 2. That was Times 2. I like the song. It was I think the crazy part about the song is that as the song went on, it actually got better and better. I think like the second half of the song's actually like really really good. The first half was kind of like I'm asleep, but the second half was like actually like really really good. I actually really really enjoyed it. It was a cool song. It was definitely better than the last song, but like it's not thin crazy. It definitely felt like older Uzi, like Love Is Rage 2 Uzi, but it was kind of like it felt like mixed in with like Eternal Take. Like this album definitely feels like it's like Eternal Take Uzi is like the new standard for what Uzi's gonna drop for music. Like this definitely feels like a post Eternal Take world. But like I do like that some of this album so far is definitely giving Love Is Rage 2 vibes though. It's like giving like okay, this is like some stuff that Uzi would how he would record back in Love Is Rage 2. And I don't mind it so far. That one's not crazy. Like it's not crazy bad or crazy good so far. It's just okay. It's just alright. But we're gonna head to the next track, which is Dead, which is Died and Came Back. That was actually a really good song. It's sad. Like the song was actually like really good. I like that. I actually like that song a lot. Died and Came Back. It was actually a really really good song. I think it was better than the last song we listened to, Times 2. I think it's actually like really good. Like it was actually just alright. It was just a good song. Like I like the whole like the chorus was fine, the verses were fine. I did like how Uzi I like sometimes when Trippy does it too, where Uzi will like rap and whenever he's doing like the melodics, he'll like accentuate, I think that's the right word, accentuate like a word. Like he would go on the song and get like, he said like, get my bread back or something like that. I do like when artists do that a lot, but I like it when Uzi and Trippy do it, and they can actually like make it sound good with the auto tune and stuff like that. So I think that's that was a good song. I ain't gonna lie, that was just a really good song. But we're gonna head into the next song, which is Spin Again, which it's only a minute long, so I'm not thinking this is like a crazy song. Maybe, I'm not sure, but we're finna listen to it. Okay, I got distracted. That song was ass, but the Spit Again, I did not like that song. But I didn't notice it until I was just listening to it, and I forgot to pause it before I hit the next song. The transition into Fiya that was pretty cool. I was trying to stop myself from saying fire. I was really trying right there not to say it. But I'll get back to you. I'll be right back. Let me finish listening to that song, because I did like that beat transition a lot. So I'll be right back. Alright, I just finished Fire. I actually like the song, but like that transition was crazy. I like that transition a lot. Cause I was just chilling. I forgot to pause it before I get to the next song. It just went like boom. And I was just like, okay, that was actually kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie. I like that song. Yeah, it's a good song. It's definitely better than Spin Again. Spin Again, I did not like that song. The only good thing about Spin Again is that it transitioned into this song, but I'm not going back to listen to that song. I did not like that song at all. But the next song is I Gotta. Bro, I just finished I Got It. I'm so mad, bro. That beat is so good. Like the beat, I know it's probably it's a military ass, like march ass beat, bro. But that shit was hard, bro. And then like he like fumbled over this beat, bro. Like he didn't like bring no energy to the song that I wanted. Like for that type of beat, like that's a type of beat that like you need to be screaming on and going crazy, and I didn't feel like he went crazy at all on that song, bro. Like it hurt my heart because that beat is crazy. Like the beat is so cool. All I got from that song is I got a ridiculous whip, I got a ridiculous wrist, I got a ridiculous bitch. Like he didn't even go crazy on that hoe. Like I'm so mad because like I felt like, oh my god, that beat was so good. And I was like, bro, I just wish like he went crazy on that hoe. Like if he brought the energy on that hoe, that song would have been crazy. Because I just love songs like that song, like beats like that, like where it's like this freaking like marching ass beat, like the fucking trumpets and shit. Like that shit sounded cool as hell. I was like, as soon as I heard the beat, I was like, oh, he finna snap on this, and he did not snap, bro. I'm so mad because that song. I need someone else to make a remix to this song, or like take the beat and make their own version of this song, because that beat is crazy for him not to go like crazy on it. Like he didn't do nothing on that track, bro. I'm so sick, bro. I'm so sick. That might be my least favorite song. Not because it's bad. It's not bad. It's just I'm so disappointed because he could have went crazy on there and he did not, bro. Well, whatever. We're going to the next song, which is Endless Fashion featuring Nicki Minaj. So that's the next track. That was Endless Fashion. I like that song a lot, actually. I liked it a lot. I like the Nicki Minaj feature. I think they actually had a really good back and forth and stuff like that. I do like the beginning of the song more than like the more like later parts of the song. I did like Nicki Minaj's verse, but like her verse got worse and worse as it went on. Like I felt like the end of it was like not as good as the beginning of it. But I think the song was like really, really good. I actually like that song a lot. It's better than I Got It. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably better than the last 3 tracks. I think it was actually a really good song. That's definitely getting added to my playlist, but I actually like that song a lot. And the next song is Mama I'm Sorry. That was Mama I'm Sorry. I didn't feel like that. That song was low-key putting my ass to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was gonna like it because I do like whenever Uzi talk about his mom and stuff like that. Like I remember on Love Is Rich 2, Dark Queen. I really, really liked that song. I think it was a really, really good song. I thought the song was gonna be like that, but it wasn't really like that. Like I guess the song I guess was supposed to touch on my heartstrings, but it really didn't. I didn't really mess with the beat like that or Uzi on it. It wasn't crazy. It was just really an okay song. Well, not even okay. I did not like the song. That's basically what I'm saying. But we're gonna skip that. We're going to All Alone. That's the next track. Hold on. That song was That song was alright. It was just alright. I know it's crazy. A lot of people that I talked to said like the first half. Is this gonna be the first half? Because there's 26 tracks. Not like there's like the movie tracks at the end of the day, but there's 26 tracks, right? And technically, I've already kind of listened to the last like Zoom in, of course, because those are leaks. But I think we're halfway through the album, and like if that is like the first half, the first like 14 tracks, getting to that part all alone, the first half was alright. Like I like some songs on there. Like I like Crush 'Em. I like Flooded the Face, Suicide Doors, Times 2, Died and Came Back, That Fiya, and Endless Fashion. But everything else is like not that good or not that crazy. Like All Alone wasn't that good. I Gotta, Spin Again, Amped. Yeah, those things were not good. But so far, I guess this is okay. He's like, if he was a basketball player, he's shooting like 55% or something like that, maybe like 50%. So it's like, it's just alright. But we're gonna head into the next track, which is Nakamura. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. We're going into like the next few tracks, the next like basically the second half of the album, and we're gonna skip some songs like Just Wanna Rock. We're definitely skipping that, and then we're probably gonna skip the Zoom In, of course, because I've already heard those tracks because those are leaks, and I double checked them to make sure they were the leaked version. They were the leaked version, so we're gonna skip that. But Nakamura. That was Nakamura. That's actually a really good song. Like, actually, like, really good. I actually like the production on it a lot. It actually was like, it's definitely very different from what Uzi has dropped. Definitely very different. But I think it was like a really, really actually like good song. Like, I did like, especially like the whole chorus with him like doing the little O's and stuff like that. I thought that was actually really, really good. And like I said earlier, the production was actually really, really nice. The beat was crazy. Like, he actually like, this is a good song because the beat was crazy and he went crazy on the beat. I feel like he actually had emotion in the song. It was really, really good. I was actually very, very surprised. I heard that some people like this song, Nakamura. I was like surprised. Like, I didn't like know the song, so I was just like, oh, Nakamura, people like that song. So I was actually very, very excited to hear the song, and like that song definitely like delivered. I think that's definitely one of the highlights on the album so far. But the next track is Just Wanna Rock, so we're gonna skip that because everyone knows that song already. But we're gonna go into the next song, which is Fire Alarm. That was Fire Alarm. That is definitely the weirdest song on this album, but I mean that weird in a good way. I'm actually surprised how much I liked it. I actually like fucked with the vibes a bit on that song. I don't think it was bad or anything like that, and the beat was crazy. I did like the whole like background vocal where it's like free yourself or something like that. It's like a background vocal. I think that's what they're saying. But I actually like that song. I was very surprised. It was just a weird ass song. Like, it was just like, it felt weird. It sounded weird. It didn't sound like a traditional Uzi song, but like it was actually like good. Like, I felt like the vibes on that song were actually like really, really cool. Like, I don't mind it at all. I'm actually gonna like add that song. I think it's like a vibe. I think it's pretty cool. That's all I can say about it. It's hard to describe the song. It's a really weird song. So that's all I can say. But the next song we're gonna listen to is CS. Okay, I started the first 5 seconds. I've heard about this song. This is the like Chop Suey rendition, or basically like Uzi's version of Chop Suey, and I'm so scared. I heard it's ass. I haven't listened to it, so I don't know, but I hope this song's good, bro, because I love Chop Suey. I love that song. I like System of a Down a lot, so we'll see what happens, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna listen to the song. That was definitely a song. This song's weird. I like Chop Suey a lot, so I like the beat, of course. I don't like how Uzi... This song is just like so disappointing, because if you're gonna use the Chop Suey beat and make your version of it, I feel like you should make it a more crazier version, like a more like your version of it, like Uzi's own spin on it. And I felt like this song, he was just basically doing like a remix of the normal song. Like, he didn't really add that many like lyrics or anything that was different. Like, the whole song didn't feel that much different. It just felt like Uzi doing it. Like, do you know Tame Impala, right? Tame Impala has a song, I forgot what it's called, right? I like Tame Impala a lot, but I forgot the name of the song, right? And let me look it up real quick. It's called New Person, Same Old Mistakes, right? And it's a really, really good song. It's on their album Currents. It's a really, really good song, right? And Rihanna made a version of that song called Same Old Mistakes, right? Which is her version of it, which is basically like, a cover of the song. But the way that Rihanna did her thing on that track makes it to where both like songs, you can listen to both songs and get two different feelings from both songs because of how they both sing it. And I think both songs are good, and I think Rihanna did a natural good version of doing a cover of a song. Like, I think like both versions are good. I like listening to both versions for different reasons because they both sound different. And like, even though they're both covering the exact same lyrics and doing the exact same thing over the track, the way that they both sing, it makes the song different to where you can get two different feelings from it, to where I think both of them are good. Like, I think both of them are worth listening to, in my opinion. I think the Tame Impala one's probably better because it came out before, and also like I think the Tame Impala version is slightly better, but I think the Rihanna version is like really, really close, and I think both of them are really, really good. And I felt like Uzi on this track, it's like he went halfway on trying to make a cover, and then like didn't put his all into the cover, didn't do all the lyrics, didn't do the entire song, and did like his thing on it. But he really didn't do his own thing. Like, the song doesn't feel different. It doesn't feel like, oh, I'm gonna listen to Chop Suey, then I'm gonna listen to Uzi's version of Chop Suey, and it's gonna be like on the same level. Like, they're not even close to being on the same level of a song. Like, Chop Suey is like an easy 10 out of 10 type of song, and I felt like this cover or Uzi's version of it was like a 3 or 2 out of 10, bro. Like, there's like, the effort didn't feel there. I feel like in the Rihanna cover of New Person, Same Old Mistakes, I feel like she actually put her all into that cover. Like, she definitely like didn't disrespect it. And I felt like this song, I want to say the song's disrespecting, but it disrespected my ears. I ain't gonna lie, this song disrespected my ears. I did not like this song at all. I did not like this cover of it. I think this might be the worst song, because like, the only saving grace of the song is it's, you know, it's the Chop Suey beat, and I love the Chop Suey beat. It's really, really good. But like, the way that Uzi just went on this track and just did that was disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. This is hands down the worst track on this album. But we're gonna head into the next track, which is Werewolf, and it has featuring Bring Me the Horizon. I like Bring Me the Horizon a lot, so I hope this is actually a good track. I ain't gonna lie. That was Werewolf. I really like that song, but it's because I'm a Bring Me the Horizon fan. And this song felt like, I know this is Uzi's song, but you know what this song felt like? It felt like Werewolf by Bring Me the Horizon, featuring Lil Uzi. Uzi didn't really do anything on that track for real. It was definitely like, Bring Me the Horizon definitely carried. It was so good. I ain't gonna like, the fucking beat was crazy. I like the beat a lot. And then you got Bring Me the Horizon obviously killing that, going crazy. And it just like, the track, like the vocals on Bring Me the Horizon were so good. Like, the whole band sounded so freaking good, bro. And then you have Uzi. And Uzi didn't do anything to ruin the song, but he didn't do anything to better the song either. He was not even really there for real. This is basically like Uzi was like, hey, Bring Me the Horizon, come make a song for my album. That's basically what happened. And that's what this song was. And man, like, this song's really good. I like this song a lot, but I'm giving no credit to Uzi for why I like this song. Like, Bring Me the Horizon fucking killed that song. That song was so fire. I ain't gonna lie, that's definitely like a highlight for me. They were definitely going crazy. But yeah, we're gonna head to the next track, which is Pluto to Mars. Pluto to Mars felt like an Uzi song. I ain't gonna lie, it didn't blow me away or anything like that. It just felt like, you know, just definitely an Uzi song. Like I said, Pluto to Mars, it definitely felt like a song that should have been on that Uzi and Future project. It definitely felt like on that vibe, but it wasn't crazy or anything like that. I'm not blown away or anything like that. I probably sound bored as hell, because I am bored as hell, because this song was boring as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Song was just an Uzi song. I ain't gonna lie, just a traditional Uzi song. But we're heading into the next track, which I'm actually excited for. It's called Patience, and it has Don Toliver. So I'm actually very, very excited about that. And we're almost done with this album. We only have this song, Days Come and Go, Rehab, The End, featuring Baby Metal, and then we have Shardai, because I already listened to Zoom In, of course. So we're almost there. This video is gonna be almost over. I don't know how long the video is gonna be, because I've been recording for like an hour, 20 minutes, and I'm pretty sure this video is gonna be like not even that long. It's probably like 10 minutes or so. I don't know, something like that. But we're headed in right now. That was some heat. I ain't gonna lie. I like that song a lot. Patience with Don Toliver. That was actually a really, really good song. It was definitely a vibe. I just like the whole, like, Uzi definitely was better than Don Toliver was on this album, which is surprising. Don Toliver's part wasn't that crazy to me. I did like Don Toliver as like the background vocals, but Uzi definitely like went crazy. Like, I did not expect him to be like going crazy on that song as much as I thought Don Toliver would. And it was really good. He sounded really melodic on the song. The beat was really good. It felt like a very, very like outer space, nice beat. So I really like fuck with that song a lot. It was definitely one of the highlights on the album, definitely one of my favorites. But we're heading into the next song, which is Days Come and Go. We're gonna skip this song. I didn't realize I already heard this song before. Days Come and Go. I really forgot about this song. It's a nice song. It wasn't crazy. I was started listening to it and I was like, bro, I've heard this song before. And I'm like, oh, didn't this song come out? Did this song come out as a single? Or am I tripping? I definitely heard this song before though. Like the full song. So wait, was this the single? Was this? I don't know how. Nah, but I listened to this song. I don't know how I listened to this song, but I already did. I heard this song before, so we're gonna skip this song. Like, it was an okay song. It's not crazy, not bad or anything like that, but I've definitely I was listening to it. I was like, bro, I've heard this song before. Am I tripping? Like, it was alright. It was just an alright song. But we're gonna head into the next track, which is actually Rehab. I thought it was The End. We're not there yet. I'm really excited to hear The End because I want to hear the Baby Metal feature, but we're almost there. We're getting there. So the next song is actually Rehab. It definitely felt like a song like Pluto Mars. Not crazy. Just felt like an Uzi song. Didn't hit me like that. Just but it's okay because the next track is gonna go crazy. I hope it goes crazy, which is The End featuring Baby Metal. I'm actually very, very excited. So we have this one and then Shardai, and then that's it. That'll be the end of this video basically. But I'm very excited. I definitely want to get into this track. So we're gonna get into it, and this is The End. We're gonna hop into The End right now. Yo, I just finished The End. That was a great song. Actually, a very good song. I liked it. I definitely like it a lot. Uzi actually did really good on it too. He did really good. And Baby Metal, it was so good. It was actually really, really good. That was a very just enjoyable song. It's crazy because the song just felt it just felt really good. It just felt really, really good. Because I know a little bit of Baby Metal. I've been put on a little bit. So it was just very, very surprising when I heard it. And I was just like, wow, this is such a good bouncy song. And it was a good song, bro. I like the production a lot. I like how Baby Metal was on the chorus and also how Uzi was. Especially when when he was on his verse, and especially I like the whole part when he was the pink tape. When he kept saying the pink tape, there's a certain part of the song where he's just I'm on the planet Earth to drop the pink tape and stuff like that. The way he said it is also really, really good. But wow, that's actually a really good song. I think that's definitely one of the highlights of this album. Definitely really, really one of the highlights and stuff like that. But the next song, the last song, is actually gonna be Shardai. So I'm gonna listen to that real quick, and then I'm gonna give you all my closing thoughts, and then I'm gonna give you all my favorite songs off the album. So I finished Shardai. It's basically like Shark Day. That's basically what he kept on saying. But that song was it was just an Uzi song. There's just some songs in here. That's what I'm talking about. There's just some songs on here that just feel like an Uzi song. You're just like, all right, it was an Uzi song. It didn't blow me away or anything like that. It didn't sound that good or anything like that. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Nothing like that really. But that was the Pink Tape. Just finished listening to everything, and okay, this album is definitely not better than Love Is Rage 2. Definitely not. Love Is Rage 2 is still the best Uzi project. I'm thinking, is this better than Eternal Take? Because Eternal Take, it's good, but I feel there's some songs on there that I just cannot listen to now. Strawberry Pills, I can't really listen to. Baby Pluto, Low Man, and Silly Watch don't hit as hard as they used to. Because I went back to listen to Eternal Take a few days ago. And there's some songs on there that are still really good. Chrome Heart Tags is so good. Prices are so good. I'm not a big fan of P2 anymore. And Futsal Shuffle and stuff. I'm not really a big fan of those. But the thing that makes Eternal Take so good is definitely the deluxe. You got some bangers on there, Myron, Lotus, Bean, Yes Sirski, What's Up, Moon Relate, Trap This Way. There's so many songs on the deluxe that make Eternal Take really good for me. I'm okay, that makes that good. But the original Eternal Takes isn't that good to me nowadays. I think this might be better than that, but that just depends on you as a person. When people said you're either gonna love this album or hate this album, I don't hate this album or love this album. Actually, I feel I'm in the middle. The songs that I didn't like were songs that it kind of didn't impress me, or songs that disappointed me. Freaking I Gotta, those songs that I Gotta, freaking Pluto to Mars, CS, Rehab, some of these songs, Mama I'm Sorry, there's some songs, Spin Again, I'm looking at it, Amped. Those songs are the songs I'm definitely not touching. Those songs don't hit or don't like the production, or like either the production's like really boring or the song's very boring, like, or they're just like Uzi songs. Like, they're not good Uzi songs, they're just like, you know, if I had to go talk to an AI and I said, yo, I want you to generate me an Uzi song, this is the song it would throw at me. Like, that's what it felt like some of these songs were. And they weren't good to me, like they weren't enjoyable to me, like at all to me. And so those are songs I'm definitely like leaving off the playlist that I didn't really like. And I think that's the only like problem with this album. I feel like this album is definitely big. This shit was 26 tracks, an hour 35 minutes. Like, this album's long, right? And I feel like there were definitely some songs on here that could have got cut, especially the ones I just said. All those songs could have been cut, and they could have, like, he could have shortened this to like 17 or 16 tracks. Like, he really could have did that. I know, like, Uzi hasn't dropped in 3 years, and when you haven't dropped in 3 years, people expect you to drop like an album that's big. But you don't have to always do that. Like, think about Tyler. Tyler does drop like decently lengthy tracks, but he doesn't drop like 20 track albums. Or like Kendrick didn't even drop 20 track albums. J. Cole never drops like really like 20 track albums. He drops like 14, maybe like 12 or something like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with making your album shorter if it makes it more tight and more consistent. And I feel like that's the problem with this album, that there's too many like songs on here that didn't need to be on there, that could have been like cooked. But let's talk about the positives, right? I'm gonna tell y'all my favorite songs. Flooded the Face, Suicide Doors, and A, and Crush 'Em are a really good opener to this album. Like, good, like really good 4 tracks that were just like hidden that I like really like it. And those basically are the part of the album where it's like, you know, like the trap Uzi, but like Uzi's not doing like generic shit. Like, he actually like sounds energetic on those songs and trying things. That Fire was, I like that song a lot. And Endless Fashion was really, really good. I like the Nicki Minaj like feature pretty much a lot, and I did like the whole like back and forth between Nicki and Uzi. I think Nicki and Uzi have a really like interesting, nice relationship whenever they make music, so I actually like that song a lot. I think Nicki could have did a little better at the end of her verse, because some of the end of her verse, it felt like her and Uzi were kind of like dragging things out, because sometimes they were just chatting. Like, sometimes on this album, Uzi would just chat. Like, he's not even rapping or rhyming or nothing. He's just chatting over the beat and letting the beat run for a bit, and it feels like he's like padding time a bit. I didn't like that, but I felt like Nicki and Uzi both did that on this song. But like, Uzi does it a lot throughout this album, which I don't like. But other than that, it's a good song. Nakamura, very good song. Was very surprised how much I liked that song. It was a very interesting song. Not bad at all. Fire Alarm is definitely the weirdest song on this album, but I liked it a lot. I actually liked it a lot. I think it's definitely one of the highlights. Definitely one of my favorite songs. Werewolf is really good. Like, really, really good. Like, I'm gonna say Uzi did not do really anything on that song, but I'm gonna say Bring Me the Horizon, that feature, basically this Bring Me the Horizon song, was hard. I like that song a lot. Patience is really good. I think Uzi actually killed that song. I'm actually disappointed how Don Toliver didn't do a lot on that song for me besides the background vocals, because I actually like Don Toliver a lot, and I like his whole singing melodic thing, and I felt like that would have been cooler if he was like more on the album, like on the song, like more on the song, and actually did more things besides just do background vocals and stuff like that. Days Come and Go, which is that single, it's like, I don't think it's that crazy, so like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna pretend I didn't say that. But another highlight, I think The End is like probably like, I'm trying to think what's the best songs on here, and I think it's Crush 'Em, Nakamura, The End, and Werewolf. Those are probably my favorite songs. Those songs are so good, where I'm like, dang, if the whole album was just like that, I wouldn't be bad. Well, for Werewolf, I actually need like Uzi to actually contribute and actually like start singing more. I feel like the auto-tune wasn't like that good for Uzi in that song, and he didn't do a lot really. But that song was really good, really, really good. But yeah, the End was a great song, a great song. I actually like that song a lot, especially like ending the album off, because that's basically like the end, because the other songs like Zoom and Of Course, which I also like those songs, but those are leaks really, so I'm not gonna really talk about those songs like that. But The End was a really, really good like ending song. Like, I like how the album ended like such in like a poppy nice way and stuff like that, because I do like a lot, I like a lot of music. I like, you know, R&B, hip hop, trap. I like pop music a bit. I like a lot of stuff. I like rock and stuff like that. I like a lot of genres. So this was like, I like how Uzi's incorporating these other genres into his music. I don't mind that. I just need it to be good. And songs that are not good that he incorporated into that is like the CS, the Chop Suey cover. That was so bad. That and I Gotta be the most disappointing tracks off this album that I'm like, bro, take that shit off, bro. Do not ever do that again, bro. But I think that's everything I want to say about this album. I don't really give rankings like that, but if I had to give this album a ranking, I'll probably give it like a 6. Like a 6. think it's like a 6. And if you want to give it 7, that's fine. But I don't think anyone that's saying this is a 10 out of 10, crazy. But I'm not gonna say like, oh, this was mid, or like, I know like people think like 6 or 7 is mid, and like, no, I think like mid is like 4 or 5. I think a 6 and 7 is like, there's some stuff on here that's like actually really, really good. There's some songs that are like, oh my god, like this song is crazy, like this is actually a really good song. There are some songs on here that are like super mid, like Pluto to Mars, but like, I like how Uzi tried doing like different shit. Like he's actually doing a lot of different shit, so I have to give him credit for that. And the songs that he tried some different shit and it hit, it really hit. So I gotta definitely give him credit for that. And I think those are positives. But thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and support content like this. This is my first real video on my second channel, so like occasionally, whenever I'm not doing a big like manga project on my main channel, I'll drop some like small music stuff on here that I want to talk about, and so you might see some more content on here soon, but don't expect it a lot. Like it's gonna take me a minute, but whenever I drop, I'm gonna drop. But I'm gonna try and be like more consistent, like maybe like a video every 2 weeks or so. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.